Well, all right. Welcome to Back to Basics. Focus on flow. Well, we'll take a look at flow metrics in Jira software, Jira Align, and Enterprise Insights. My name is Dean McNeil, and I'm happy to be here. Before we get into flow metrics, let's take a look at where they began. The Toyota production system, developed by Taiichi Ono and Eiji Toyota between 1948 and 1975, inspired lean manufacturing in the US. One aspect of TPS is Kanban, meaning signboard, which Ono created to support pull production and improve efficiency. Here's a picture of the Kanban storage area at the Motomachi plant from back in the day. Kanban has spread worldwide as a lean, agile method for just-in-time delivery at a sustainable pace. In this approach, knowledge workers pull work from a queue and status from to do to done is displayed for all team members to view. Four key Kanban principles are to visualize the workflow, limit work in progress, measure and optimize the flow, and continuously improve. From the flow of work, let's now turn to the flow of value. Simply put, a value stream is the sequence of steps used to deliver value to the customer. It includes the whole sequence, from concept or customer order to delivery of value and receipt of cash. It contains the people who do the work, the systems, and the flow of information and materials. Value streams help identify the flow of value and recognize the non-value added waste, or muda in Japanese. What is now known as value stream mapping, thanks to the 1998 Learning to See workbook by Shook and Rother, has its origins in Toyota's materials and information flow analysis. This looks at the timeline from customer order to receipt of cash and shortens the timeline by reducing waste. Note that the term value stream was introduced in the 1996 book by Womack and Jones, Lean Thinking. In it, Womack and Jones discuss 5 lean principles. Specify value, which can be defined only by the ultimate customer. Identify the value stream, that is, all the actions needed to bring a product to the customer. Make the value creating steps flow. Let the customer pull the product from you. So you sell one, you make one. And last, pursue perfection. There's no end to the process of reducing time, space, cost, and mistakes. This brings us to measuring flow. Flow metrics measure how efficiently an organization delivers value. The Scaled Agile framework suggests 6 flow metrics based on Mick Kirsten's flow framework. 3 of them can be measured at the team, program, and portfolio levels using Jira software, Jira Align, and Enterprise Insights. These are flow velocity, flow time, and flow load, otherwise known as throughput, lead time, and work in progress. 3 more can be measured at the program level in Jira Align and Enterprise Insights. They are flow efficiency, which is the ratio of active time to flow time, flow predictability, the planned versus actual value delivered, and flow distribution, the amount of each type of work in the flow over time. Let's start by reviewing flow visualizations available in Jira software. So aside from Scrum and Kanban boards in Jira, there are useful reports for viewing flow, including the cumulative flow diagram. It shows the various statuses that work items flow through from to do to done. A widening of the band for any status indicates a potential bottleneck. The diagram is also useful for measuring the flow. Here, we define cycle time as the time spent working on items and measure it along the x-axis from to do to done. Work in progress is measured from to do to done along the y-axis. Lastly, we can get a sense of our throughput by dividing work in progress by cycle time. Here we have 6 items in progress and a cycle time of 4 days. So our throughput is 1.5 items per day. There are marketplace apps for Jira that can automatically calculate this for you. Here's an example control chart in Jira configured to show cycle time as time spent working on items. We see that the team's productivity is consistent, indicated by a rolling average blue line tracking close to the average red line. There are outliers on Tuesday the 14th and Wednesday the 15th, showing cycle times of 7 and 10 days respectively, versus the 2-day average. Performance is becoming more predictable, evidenced by the narrowing shaded blue band indicating standard deviation. Before we see some visualizations in Jira Align, let's take a commercial break to talk a bit about Valiantys. Here's some information for you. We're available anywhere in the world to help you on any product in the Atlassian ecosystem, on any platform, whether it's cloud, private cloud, or data center. We have the largest global talent pool of Atlassian certified experts. We're number 1 as the #1 platinum solution partner globally. The tight relationship with Atlassian since 2006, focus and specialization in areas such as Agile at Scale, Cloud, and ITSM, and the global presence to meet the demands of even the largest global enterprises. There's some other stats there that you could take a look at. So what makes us stand out is our cutting edge curiosity, our commitment to value, and our customer centricity. So let's now take a look at some visualizations in Jira Align. So here is a portfolio level Kanban board configured to show the steps for the initiative process flow. Each card shows time spent in a given step and time spent in the overall process flow or value stream. Each column of the board may have WIP limits and exit criteria. Here's another view showing the work in progress by step. You can hover over any initiative to see the underlying connected work items and click on any item for more details. And here is another view, which is work in progress by state. In this case, the states are not started, in progress, and done. For lean metrics, including the cumulative flow diagram, simply click on Lean Metrics near the upper right corner of the workspace. So here you've got your work in progress, your cumulative flow, your average lead time, average cycle time, etc. Here is another report on cycle time. And you could scroll down for your rolling average time in the various steps. You see those same steps again: funnel, reviewing, analyzing, etc. You've got your work in progress again by step. And your control chart with your rolling average time in the flow. So we've now seen standard out-of-the-box visualizations for flow in Jira and Jira Align. Next, we'll have a look at custom views built using Enterprise Insights. But first, here's a way you could learn about Jira Align and even take it for a test drive. You could join us for our next Jira Align bootcamp. You could go ahead and scan that code there to get information and to register. These are the items that are covered in the bootcamp, and use the code VAL20 for 20% off. We hope you can join us. These are very popular. And now on to Enterprise Insights. Enterprise Insights is a data warehouse built on the Azure platform that receives data from Jira Align via an ETL process. Connect to Enterprise Insights from your existing BI solution to create visualizations of data from Jira Align and other sources in your enterprise data lake to support real-time decision-making. The opportunities are endless. So let's have a look. Here, we used Tableau to visualize flow load and delivery predictability from Jira Align data in Enterprise Insights. Flow load measures the total work in progress across all steps of the flow, so you can monitor over and underutilization of value streams, which can lead to reduced productivity. Gray represents the backlog and green represents features in progress. Ideally, both would be relatively stable, so we'll want to investigate the spikes and the thin backlog in some areas. Flow predictability illustrates how well program teams can meet their planned objectives. Here we're using the ratio of committed versus delivered features over time, regardless of their size. Low or erratic predictability makes delivery commitments unrealistic and often highlights underlying problems in technology, planning, or organization performance that need addressing. We're using 20% plus and minus as the upper and lower control limits to encourage effective planning. We see that mobile overcommitted in PI3 and are back within the control band in PI4. Here are two more visualizations created with Tableau. Flow velocity measures the number of features per program increment, also known as throughput. You can see whether program teams are accelerating, remaining consistent, or decelerating from one program increment to the next. Here, we're looking for consistency, which equates to predictability. The solid orange reference line is an average for a given program or a team of teams, while the dashed orange line is the average across all programs. For flow time distribution, we're using a box plot of feature cycle times to see the typical range per program. Make sure we've got the right PIs applied. Seem to be frozen up here. Let me refresh the screen. It's been sitting there for a while. Here we go. So what I'm going to do here is just select the PIs that I'm interested in. Click the apply button. And I'm going to show our reference lines. Down here. There we go. All right. So for web, for example, the program average is about 75 days as their average cycle time. Also mobile here, 74.8, it's about 75 days. And now what you can do here is you could also, as I just showed, you could hide or show reference lines. And again, this is all a concept that we came up with as an example of what you could do with Enterprise Insights. There's so much you can do. As I said, the opportunities are actually endless. If you wanted to click and drill into any outliers, like for example, this one here from PI3 for mobile, you could actually just open it up directly in Jira Align and get more information. So there's that seamless integration between the two. Again, Enterprise Insights is your data store of Jira Align information, and you could expose that information in any BI tool of your choice. Tableau's popular, Power BI, and custom tools. It really doesn't matter. And now we have time for some questions. We're making fantastic time today. I would love to see if anybody has any questions that I could help with today. How about this one? Are there value streams in IT? Well, I would say that anywhere that there's a product or a service, there's a value stream. So is IT providing such things? Oftentimes, yes. So of course, you could have a look at your value streams within an IT group, for sure. Any other questions? Don't be shy. We have plenty of time. How to get value streams set up in our tools? Well, that's where you would work with an Atlassian solution partner, because we're assuming Atlassian tools in this case. And it depends on first discovering those value streams and understanding them. So there are many patterns out there. So if you have a program or a team of teams or an agile release train that is stream aligned, meaning that team of teams is solely devoted to a value stream, and it's quite easy, then it's a one-to-one. Some value streams are quite large though, and you'll need many programs, in which case we would configure the tool as such. And how to get started with value streams, we recommend workshops. We have very quick and easy workshops, everything from a 2-hour typically a 1 to 2 day workshop to really discover and understand at least value streams within a certain area of your business, just to get started. Well, all right. I am not seeing any other questions today, but we will be back for more. Now, if you would like further information, feel free to reach out to me. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. And I meant to have the questions slide up earlier. So here we go. You could go ahead and reach out to me directly on LinkedIn, or please reach out to Valiantys. Again, we're a Atlassian Platinum Solution partner. You can also refer to my and Aslam Khatter's book, Scaling Agile with Jira Align. The second edition will be out soon, and that has even more information on value streams. But the first edition is still out there and is still quite valuable for implementing Jira Align. It's sort of a good desk reference for that. So again, feel free to reach out anytime. And we wish you a great day. Thank you very much. See you next time.